We're just going to wake up that upper body a little bit. You know, a lot of you might have just done unravel. I want you to take a deep breath in for me. Open up that chest, reach those thumbs back. And as you exhale, around those arms, interlock those fingers, press away. You can even turn the palm away if you like. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Strong breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go one more. Big inhale. Exhale. Really press on this one. And relax. All right. I want you to take that left foot slightly out in front of your body. Pull those toes towards the knee. And I want you to drive the hip back. Nice strong stretch through that left hamstring. And then stand tall. Right foot. Drive back. Exhale. Stand tall. These are quick stretches, so try to make them feel a little bit more intense. Stand tall. No pain, just a little more intense. Right side. Tall. Left. Tall. Right. Tall. Left. Tall. Right. Got one more on each side. Tall. Left. Tall. Right. Excellent. All right, shake those legs out a little bit for me. We're going to go through a little drill I've been doing over the past few weeks. Really just trying to keep you all reminded of how quick, effective warm-up can look, all right? So, feet underneath the hips. Let's go with a nice strong hip hinge. So you're driving those hips back. Stand tall. Give me a nice deep squat. Stand tall. Right foot steps back with that lunge. Left foot steps back with that lunge. We got 4 more rounds. Hip hinge. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. Hinge. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. 2 more rounds. Hinge. Squat. Lunge. Lunge. Hinge. Squat. Final ones. Lunge. Lunge. Relax. All right. Gonna get into some quick plyometrics just to make sure we're all awake, keeping the heart rate should be picking up a little bit by now. All right, once we get done with this, we'll actually get into today's workout. All right, we're gonna go into 6 drop squats. For anybody who's done a lot of drop squats with me, you are more than welcome to alternate landing single leg if that's a little bit more what you need today. But if you're kind of new to these, stay with me. All right, feet underneath the hips, athletic stance. And I want you to stay nice and tall, reach for the sky. When I say down, you're going to drop to an athletic position. And down. Tall, as quick as we can on that pull. Down. Tall. Down. Tall. Down. 2 more. Tall. Down. Tall. Down. Excellent. All right. We're going to go to a true jump squat. With these, again, you don't need to go to a full bottom position and then try to jump. You really are coming out of that athletic position to more of that half to third squat. All right, when we work these jump squats, though, we are going to add a 45-degree turn. All right, so when you jump up, you are actually more of a 90-degree turn. We actually are going to turn and land face opposite direction. All right, so we're going to go right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm not going to make you think too much today. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Athletic position. And jump right. Land, reset, load up, jump left. Reset, load up, right. Reset, load up, left. Reset, load up, right. And load up, left. Relax. All right, so today's workout, we're not going to go with the quite volume load I've had on the past few weeks. All right, we're going to do a little more circuit-based, but really concentrate on certain muscle groups. We've got too many circuits to work through today. All right, so we're going to be working for 40 seconds, rest for 20. The legs are going to get more volume than anything today. Upper body gets to be a little more, we're mixing it up a little more upper body. So if anything, you're gonna feel those legs. All right. Go ahead and find a strong plank position for me, please, and take those feet a little bit wider than you typically would. All right, we're gonna work a renegade row, so that right arm pulls towards the body. We're gonna add a rotation, and then back down, rotate, left side, back down, and now I want you to really try to add some intensity into this by adding intent. Okay, so pull those arms, pull that hand like you've got a 50-pound dumbbell in it. Strong through the hips, strong through the belly. Breathe, grip that hand into the floor, turn those shoulders on as strong as you can. Last 3, 2, and let's make our way back up. All right. Your right foot's not going to leave the ground, only that left foot's going to travel. We're going to work a reverse lunge, only picking on that right side. We're going to drive those hands overhead. I want you to drive those hands overhead, biceps by the ears, left leg steps back, stand tall. We're just working that right leg, just picking on that right leg for the next 40 seconds. Driving the hip back, then standing tall. Keep trying to get those biceps by your ears. Nice strong reach as you keep pulling down that rib cage so that belly is nice and strong. And now work that exhale as you drive. Almost there. 3, 2, and relax. All right. We're going to kick back down to a plank position here in just a moment. You're going to work a push-up, and then we're going to work a toe tap. All right, so you're going to drive those hips to the sky. This can be done on the knees. Do the push-up on the knee, then transition to a plank. All right, plank position. Give me a nice strong push-up. Drive the hips up as you take that left hand to that right ankle. Push-up position, push up, right hand left, and now to your pace. Breathe with each portion of this rep. So exhale on the push-up, exhale on the reach. You work through this at your pace. So again, if you're on the knees, you can do that strong push-up on the knee, kick up to a plank, and then go with that reach. Dropping the knee, push-up, plank, reach. Or you can just work with the toe push-up if you can do it. 3, 2, and relax. Back up. All right, you probably guessed what's coming up next. We're picking on that left leg. Left foot doesn't move. Right foot's doing the traveling. Again, we're going to drive those hands overhead, strong through that rib cage. All right, let's go with that reach. Stepping back, driving up. You're working that strong exhale as you stand. Punching through that left heel. That right foot's really there for loops. It's more of your kickstand. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. All right, so we're starting back over. We're going to get back to that renegade row with that rotation. With this, I do want you to feel those hips turn. Again, we're mashing, we're pulling that dumbbell off the floor, even though we're in that plank position. All right, let's hit that plank. Let's work. Pull those shoulders down. You're pulling through that back. Try to bring that elbow right along the body. As we rotate those hips. And with that support hand, you want to think about you're trying to turn the crease of that elbow forward so we're nice and strong through that shoulder. Three, 2, and we're up. All right. you got a good memory. You know what's next? We're working that right leg. We're working that reverse lunge. We're driving those hands overhead. We're trying to stay nice and long from hips through head through fingertips. Right foot's planted. Drive those hands. Let's work. And trying to get those biceps close to those ears. It's a great way to really make sure you're initiating that reach fully. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and relax. All right, so right leg is done for today on that reverse lunge. We're about to get back to that push-up with that tap. Make sure we really drive those hips up. And again, this can be done on the knees. All right, hit that plank position. Feet a little wider than you typically might do with this. Push up, drive back, push up, hips drive back, reach for those toes, reach for that ankle. 'Get strong. Exhale with each repetition, at least one breath. I'm working 2, 1 on the press, 1 on the reach as I drive those hips back. And relax. Whew. All right. Left foot stays planted this round. This is where we're finishing up this first circuit. We get the same rest period moving into our next circuit, so our transition is going to be quick. All right, left foot does locked in, right foot travels. Again, we're driving through that front heel, that left heel. And we are working that reverse lunge, so do make sure you're stepping back. Right into our next little circuit. We're going to be working some bear crawls. We're going to be working some RDLs, some single leg RDLs, everybody's favorite. 3, 2, and relax. All right. Get rid of this reminder real quick. Yes, I know I'm teaching. Thanks, Outlook. All right. Let's go ahead and hit our beast position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, knees are off the ground. We're working that lateral bear crawl. So as opposite foot and opposite hand steps over, then the opposite, or the other pair of opposite hand, opposite foot. The distance we're trying to cover here is really only enough to get over your smartphone. Okay? So we're not covering a lot of distance. It's little baby steps. You're pressing through those heels. You're strong through those hips. Once you run out of room, you're just traveling back opposite direction. It really give you a distance. All depends on the amount of space that you have. And relax. All right. Make it on up. Single leg RDL. You're resting. Just get a quick visual. Pulling that ribcage down. Straight through the head. That right foot's going to stay still as we drive the hip back and that left heel reaches. Okay? Only go as far as you can control. Take that left foot off the ground. Drive that heel back. Stand tall. Load. Tall. Make sure as you hinge at the hip that that heel starts to drive back as well. So you're a straight line from the top of your head through that left heel. Whew. If you start to lose one like I just did, stand back up, just reset. Okay, it's not about speed here. Got some tension going on. Last 3, 2, and relax. All right. We're going to go forward and back with that bear crawl. I'm going to work a side profile just so you can kind of see what that bear crawl looks like from the side. But again, this time we're going forward and back, not lateral. Not bear crawls today. Set it up. Let's work. Opposite hand, opposite foot again. Just covering that smartphone. You're not going crazy amount of distance. You're just as strong, if not stronger in reverse. Long from that head, off that shoulder, so we're not putting tension in the neck. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right. Going back to that RDL, we're working that left side stays planted. Again, as we work through this, really do think about driving the hip back. You're not just reaching the foot. So it's not just this. We are really working that hip hinge. Right foot comes off the ground. Nice and strong. As we work that hinge, nice and tall. Whether you're barefoot, or whether you have shoes on, you're still trying to think about that tripod through the foot. Okay? So we're pressing through the heel. We're pressing through the big toe. We're pressing through the pinky toe, creating that nice, strong tripod. 10 seconds. And relax. All right. Getting back to where we started with that lateral bear crawl. One more round of this circuit. And then we're going to move on to some ESD. Things are moving pretty quick today. All right, so we're doing that bear crawl. Knees stay off the ground, and you're not covering a ton of distance, just those little baby steps. Set it up. Let's work. One lateral. Left foot, right. Left hand, right foot. And if you only have a little bit of distance to work with, then you're just working back and forth. Right under 10 seconds to work. Three, two, and relax. All right. Back up tall. Get back to that single leg Romanian deadlift or that single leg RDL. Right foot's going to stay planted and working that tripod. All right. Getting a little sweaty. It's a little hot here in North Carolina today. All right. Right foot planted. Let's drive that heel back as we sit the hip back. Nice and tall. We're confident with every bit of movement. Every inch that we travel is as strong as the last. So you're not overreaching. Look at something that's not going to move. You keep losing your balance. If you're looking at the screen, stop looking at the screen. You set your tempo. Right at 10 seconds. Three, two, and relax. All right. Last time getting on the ground with that bear crawl. Again, taking it forward and backwards. I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit so we continue to just kind of see what the different movements look like in case you're still struggling with that bear crawl. Hopefully not by now. All right, let's set it up. Let's work. We're not rushing with our steps. We're strong. We're powerful like a bear. Gripping those hands into the floor. Keeping those shoulders nice and engaged by turning the elbow crease forward. Three, two, and relax. All right. Last time with that RDL, we're going to catch our breath real quick before we get to losing. We get into our ESD. All right. Find your balance on that left side, strong through the belly, long through the head. Let's drive that right heel back. And nice and tall. So a lot of times we'll talk about addressing those asymmetries. So something that's not quite symmetrical in the body or doesn't match side to side. I know my left side's a little weaker. So I know this RDL, I was doing the typical strength training routine, I would have started with my left side and I would have matched the reps. So whatever I was able to do on the left, I would do with the right. It's a great rule to follow, no matter the body part, if you ever find an asymmetry. So it's not balanced. Relax. All right. So hopefully we're a little worn by now. We've gotten through our strength session. We're going to spend the next 3 minutes working some ESD. All right. Working some cardio. Another way to say it. A movement I keep liking to bring here a lot. I keep hearing good feedback. It's really easy to do if you're in tight space. It doesn't wake up everybody and you don't have to get all crazy all over the room. Are those rotational pogos. All right, last week we worked ground overhead. This week we're bringing back the rotational pogos. So again, it looks like this. I'm going to show it really slow because I know the computer can get glitchy when I start moving fast. But the hips rotate. I'm not really trying to bounce too high off the ground. I'm actually having to bounce a little higher so moving slow. But when I move quick, it's here. Yeah? You're moving as quick as you can for 10 seconds. You're resting for 10 seconds. And that's the name of the game. So take a deep breath. Find your athletic stance. We're doing this for 3 minutes. Don't underestimate how challenging this will get. All right, athletic stance. 2, 1, let's work. Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. And relax. 1 down. Big breath. Keep working that exhale. Stay light and light and light on those feet. 2, 1, let's work. Relax. Big breath. All right, set it up. Let's work. Two, one, relax. We are 1 minute down. 2 minutes to go. Heart rate should be picked up by now. If it's not, I need you to work faster. More intensity, more intense. Let's go. Stay low. Relax. Big breath. All right, we got this, we got this. 2, 1, go. Three, two, relax. Big breath, big breath. 2, 1, go. Quick, quick, quick. Hands are strong. Back is strong. Turn those hips. Relax. 2 minutes down, 1 to go. If you've been holding back, you've been pacing yourself, it's time to turn it up. We got 3 more rounds. Let's go. Relax. Big breath, big breath. 2, 1, go. Two, one, relax. All right, final one. Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Stay low. 3, 2, relax. Ooh. Couple deep breaths. Keep that head above your heart. Breathe.